Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aqua gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Holy angels and spirit guides, give me clear, concise messages for my Aqua Soul family. Guys, it's general, right? May or may not resonate. Take what does, leave the rest. You know how it goes, right? Listen. This read might be a little bit different than what we're used to, okay? There are some extremely dominant energies that came out in this shit, okay? I just gotta say that. I just have to say that. This is people who are possibly living in your energy rent-free. They're not paying to be there, goddamn. They ain't even asked permission. You know what I'm saying? They ain't signed no lease, nothing, okay? These are what we would consider energetic squatters, all right? They hold no value whatsoever. They don't got no job. They ain't got no references. They ain't got no 401k. They ain't got no income. They ain't got nothing, right? You are the place that they have chosen to reside most poignantly in your energy, unfortunately, right? Spirit is allowing this. I'm just gonna say that, right? So don't beat me up, right? Don't get on me in them comments about what I'm bringing up, what I'm reading about. Y'all know I don't control this. This is definitely a read to be looked at from this person's point of view. All I kept hearing is, I got something to say. I got something to say. I got something to say. So either they feel like they can't say this to you, or they are physically unable to, like literally unable to. You have blocked them, you know, either energetically or literally. They may feel intimidated to do so. So here they are, you know. This is a message that Spirit felt was beneficial for some purpose, right? That's the way that I'm looking at it anyway. They're like literally giving this person the floor, is what I heard. This is to be looked at from their perspective. I don't know, guys. It just felt like, I don't know. I felt like I was in uncharted waters when very unstable. Okay. So we have community in the reverse. This doesn't feel supported. It doesn't feel like something we should even be discussing. It feels like we're almost spying, actually. There is a benefit, however. This is definitely someone who may feel like you have taken away their sense of security, right? Whether that's true or not, that would definitely be this person's perspective. The maturity level is non-existent, okay? Male or female doesn't matter. This is someone who possibly lies to themselves about their masculine side, right? That's the yang energy. This person very well considers themselves a go-getter. They definitely considers themselves someone who is emotionally intelligent, someone who can make decisions, someone who, you know, is a boss, etc., etc. Yet they have nothing to back that up. They have no credentials whatsoever. Nobody can really back them up on that, be a witness to it, right? Yet they wholeheartedly believe that. And this could also be why this person believes that they deserve the floor in this reading. Yeah, it's almost like Spirit is like, go ahead. What? Okay, so most certainly a love connection that we're talking about here. This is someone who definitely depended on you for a lot of their emotional stability. This could be why this community card came out in reverse, right? They no longer feel that sense of belonging. There is a true sense of abandonment here, and almost disbelief because of who they have told themselves that they are. So it would be unbelievable to be in this position of community in the reverse. The coffin is most certainly upright, but this person is telling themselves that it's in the reverse, right? That it's reversible, that they can dig themselves out or come back from the dead. They don't care about the candlelight visuals that you had. They don't care about the procession. They don't care about the flowers that, you know, you was in the front pew crying with your mama, your daddy, your cousin, your sister, your brother. They don't care. They feel like it can be reversed, you know? A very godlike sense for themselves. That's what I just heard, right? Because I don't know, the only story that I know in history is Jesus rising from the dead. So you think you Jesus? I just want to know. Got to be. You got to have that on your mind if you feel like this coffin is going to flip in the reverse. You are definitely the kind of energy as an Aquarian, when you decide something like that, you don't have funerals, you know what I'm saying? Took bereavement time, all that shit is final. Yeah, you've already grieved, okay? You've gone through all the steps of the grieving process. So this is why I question the emotional intelligence of this person. Even though they very much so place themselves on a pedestal in their own mind, they definitely, like I said, tell themselves this tall tale is what I heard. A tall tale that they are emotionally intelligent, that they are a boss, that they are in control, that you are in love, that they have some sort of say in how this is going to go, that they can turn this around. Somebody said they need to be reading fables, not tall tales. And the lesson is, the gag is, darling, you ain't Jesus, okay? All right. Man. Okay, so we have, yeah. So this person definitely considers you family. We have community in the reverse. This definitely is someone who viewed this connection as a bond that was unbreakable, right? An unbreakable bond, an unbreakable connection, something that was tied together by blood, even if you guys aren't blood relatives, even if you guys aren't like married, right? Contractually looked at as an item in the eyes of the law. This is still someone who felt a sense of community, a sense of family, a sense of stability, a sense of familiarity in the connection between the two of you. That foundation has definitely been rocked to its core. But because of those ties that they feel are unbreakable, the two of you may have children together, right? This person feels like they have some kind of in, some kind of back door, some kind of loophole that will have you either reconsider or just reassign them into another place within this family unit. But they still feel like there is a table for them to come back to. They still feel that there's an offer to be discussed, right? They still feel as though there's an offer that will be entertained. Now, only you know if that's the case, okay? Don't beat me up. I'm just saying what they said, okay? It may be different for all of you, actually. There was some sort of conversation about change, about something in particular that this person habitually was doing. It was a habit, okay? They almost did it second-handedly. That definitely feels as though it was the detriment to this connection. It killed it single-handedly. This is an individual who feels like the two of you can come back from that. They may be asking around about you. If you are now dating, or if you have gone on to change your hair up, or, you know, you got a new wardrobe, or you dating new people, or you just looking real different. A lot of you are looking very different, especially if it's been an extended amount of time and it's because you can breathe now. Your lighthearted energy is giving off, you know, very glowed up type of energy, you know what I'm saying? Very meal, you know, type of energy, right? Like, I'm the whole menu goddamn. Like, they just, you know, they see something different in you. They just don't realize that the difference is that they are gone. Wow. Some of you have lost a lot of weight. There's a drastic change, either in your aura, your energy, the way that you are behaving, the way that you are speaking, the way that you look, the things that you are doing. Some of you may have new hobbies. There's just this drastic change that they can recognize, that they quite find attractive. Okay? Yeah, they're talking to people, right? It could be their friends, their family, people that you guys may mutually know. about what you're up to, about what you plan to do next, about, you know, just who you're seeing, where you're living, what are you driving now, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. They kind of want to know who this new you is. It's very attractive to this person. This could have been someone who very much so, guys, I have to say this, took for granted not only what you were giving in this connection, all of the loyalty, the stability, the energy, okay? We could go on and on. The finances, the sex, all of that you were giving in this connection was unattractive to this person. They looked at it as a requirement, almost. Something you were required to do. And the fact that for most of you, do not beat me up, that you may have had several cycles with this person, it would not only give them the confidence that they can turn this death of the relationship into new life, but it also doesn't give them the vision or the recognition that the reason why they find you most attractive now is because they're not there, or you're not the person who you were with them. You've completely changed. They didn't really respect what you were giving them. Okay, this could be something that you finally realized. This could be something that you may have ignored for quite some time, or you thought would turn around, or you thought was maybe an isolated incident, but those isolated incidences just kept reoccurring, right? So you chose yourself. You decided to walk away from the table that really had no offer on it, okay, except what you were bringing to it, and bringing to a person who looked at it as if it was supposed to be done, or kind of turned their nose up to it, right? Thought the grass was greener on the other side. For some of you, felt like they could do better without it. Or this could just be someone, and do not beat me up, guys. Okay, you know if this is your story, you know if you need to hear this. You would have already glowed up from this, so what I'm saying will not offend you. But there was a form of insecurity for you to stay in this, right? With the way that they were behaving, and that habit, whatever it was. Please tell me. Tell me down in the comments. I'm curious. There's a very specific habit that this person had. And there were a lot of opportunities given for them to turn that around. This is someone who viewed the on and off cycle that the two of you may have had, for some of you, as a way to bond one another, like a blood sacrifice. You like, girl, what? What the fuck is we talking about now? That's what they said. Yeah. I don't feel like it's in the literal sense that blood was shed, but this would be someone who cut you time and time again. Okay? Symbolically, it was a cut. You cut flesh, you cut into someone's flesh, you cut into someone's energy, you cut into someone's soul, into someone's being, into someone's self-worth, into someone's self-esteem, into someone's validation, etc., etc. It breeds blood. That would often end the connection. You have ended it before, but you couldn't really find the strength to stay away from them. There was a strong tie that bonded the two of you, that allowed them to come back numerous times without much explanation at all. So they feel like the blood that you shed during those betrayals, during those times of absence, during those breaks, that's what they feel like they are. This is from this person. How about the whole fucking camera just went dead? This Mercury retrograde is really fucking with me. Anyway, that's how this person views this, okay? As a break, halftime, you know what I'm saying? And during those breaks, they feel like the bond only solidified, especially when they were allowed access again. So this definitely is just like a drop in the bucket, fuck it, for them. You understand? This is why the confidence. Now, here's the thing. While you were taking this person back for your own reasons, of course, no judgment. Y'all know I don't do shit like that. I don't judge. You know why, right? And let me say this. The reason differs for you all. Okay? So for whatever reason, you most certainly didn't feel as though this was somebody who, in their mind, subtracted from your value every time you took them back. But that's exactly what happened, unfortunately, guys. And that is so sad. They would never lead on that is their thought process. In fact, this is not someone who shares a whole lot anyway, right? You can't really hone in on what their thought processes are or the ways in which they think. Right? You've kind of come to the conclusion that there's no brain in there. There is no thinking going on. So let's just kill this shit altogether. So the fact that you are now choosing yourself is only making you more attracted to this person. It's not making them second guess themselves. It's not making them reevaluate, redirect the focus. No, it's making them, your value raising through the roof is where it has gone, you guys. Okay. You disconnecting, you cutting this off, you letting this person go has simultaneously made your value skyrocket. Okay? Literally and figuratively, and most importantly, in this person's mind. Can't deal with it. They just want you so bad. They want you even more. Right? They're honed in, laser focused on what you have cultivated now. The fact that you're ignoring them, you know, you're not taking their calls, you're not really focused on them, you're making all these changes, you're taking care of yourself, you're drinking your water, you're traveling, you know, that shit is turning them on, you guys. It's quite disturbing when you really think about it, but this is someone who has the exact opposite in reference to respect. They respect you less when you actually care for them, when you actually support them, when you're actually there for them, when you actually are what the fuck you said you was gonna be. Okay, let's call a spade a spade. The things that you were doing are not unheard of. They weren't even wrong, but they were with the wrong person. Okay, so this is someone who views someone giving them love as weakness, as, you know, you are definitely under my control, under my little manipulations. You are definitely, right, like of lesser value. I can get back to you later. I can, you know, really just pussyfoot around, kick my feet up, you know, relax. Yeah, extra. So we have over the top, trying too hard, completely unnecessary, excessive, dramatic, and out of place. This is definitely this person. Okay, first of all, I'm not editing out none of this fuck shit, none of the bullshit, okay? First of all, this camera, I was blaming it on Mercury retrograde, but Mercury was like, girl, don't blame that on me. We don't got no time for the bullshit. We got other shit to worry about, okay? Like helping people see their direction and stuff like that. We ain't with this foolery. We ain't even condoning this fuck shit. I'm like, okay. So it's your person, right? As soon as I pull the extra card, they want to get real extra. How much extra, you say? 45 minutes, okay? It's been 45 minutes since I pulled this card. It kept saying, memory card full, memory card full. I delete the whole fucking memory card. Guess what? Shit was still full. It's like, full of what? You like, full of bullshit, girl. This person was full of bullshit. Okay? They get people to believe that they are capable of certain things, right? This is someone who bigs themselves up like an emperor, like an empress, like they're top notch. Like, you know, I'm that bitch, I'm that G, I'm the guy, I'm that girl, like I am it. Goddamn, you need to do this, this, that to make me understand why I should still entertain you and shit like that, okay? So this is all been something that I have been trying to recuperate from, okay? I was gonna say, you know what, let me just save this for another day. Maybe it's not even meant to come out, even though I innately felt the need, like pulled towards this read, okay? This person, I don't know if this is this person playing games, putting 20 on extra, putting $1 billion on that extra shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm about to come up in here and take over your whole shit, and then I'm gonna make you feel like, no, we ain't doing this read. Now, yeah, we back. Nah, we ain't back. Yeah, we back. Like, the fuck? I feel extremely irritated, extremely on edge, right? Like I could snap at any moment. You seen them? You seen the show Snapped? Have you seen it? These are completely logical individuals, okay? They have a lot of sense. It's these other motherfuckers out here that be making them crazy, right? So when I use my sword, because I'm an Aquarius, to chop your shit up, then I'm crazy, right? Then I'm crazy. Ciao. Let me calm down. Let's all take a woosah, okay? Because the only reason why I came back, I heard finish him. You know, like, I might be telling my age with this one, but do you remember the video game Mortal Kombat? Is it Mortal Kombat? I don't know. When you right on the brink of breaking, winning, tearing somebody down, chopping their head off, killing them, finishing them. It always says like finish them. And then you got free reign to use all of your, you know, nifty techniques to finish that person. And that's exactly what I heard, because I don't care what kind of tricks you got in your sleeve, okay? You could try to blame it on Mercury retrograde if you want to. We still here with it, okay? So just as this person came into this read, uninvited, I must say, they were completely out of pocket with me, and most certainly out of pocket with you in the past. And that energy will persist, I must say, okay? To my dismay, that is an energy that this person embodies. They thrive in the energy of tap dancing and throwing parties on people's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Just as they are in your energy right now, and they don't have the know-it-all nor the credentials to be there, right? They feel entitled to do so, however. Okay? It says completely unnecessary, as was all of the energy in this portion of the read. I'm fired up, y'all. I'm ready to curse them the fuck out. I'm trying to keep my wits about me, though. You know what I'm saying? I'll try it. You like, girl, curse them out. Curse that ass out. This is also the excessive dramatic behavior that will come in some of the actions of this person moving forward. You might think that they may not be able to contact you. Oh, but think again. It's a very resourceful individual. This feels like somebody who is most certainly out of pocket, out of place is what it says. What does that look like? That looks like text messages back to back to back to back to back, hitting you up every day out of the blue all of a sudden. Like, I fuck with you like that. Like, I like you like that. Like, I'm feeling you like that. Like, I didn't finish you a long time ago, and now you really think you got it like that, right? Staking a claim in your energy and in your life because they feel like the two of you have built this bond, this tie, right? Oh my God. This is a person who has either told themselves, or the behavior speaks as such, that this is a connectivity spiritually, right? That even if your mind says that they're in the coffin, you will still bring them back to life. You will still allow them to come back. Yet this is not an individual who realizes just yet that the reason why you're so attracted to them at this juncture in your life is because your value has skyrocketed without the help of them. Okay? So I just want to reiterate that the things that you did for this person in the past was not wrong. Okay? This was a relationship. This was you holding up your end of the bargain. This was you treating this person the way that you wanted to be treated. This was you going above and beyond and loving beyond any regard, right? And there is certainly nothing wrong with that. As I stated, it was just with the wrong person. And this is somebody who did not view that as having value. Unfortunately, that's how it should be viewed. But we are dealing with someone who has a skewed mindset. Okay? That mindset is most certainly warped. Do you understand? So somebody adding value, pouring into them, giving them love, showing them attention, loving on them, nurturing them, you know, helping them, supporting them. They view that as lesser than. Ciao. This is most certainly someone who feels like they have the power to tell you how much you're worth, right? Tell you what you're worth. This is the way that they've always been, and that's neither here nor there. okay? A part of life is you, motherfucker, okay? Come here. Ma'am, sir, bruh, sis. Understanding that no, you don't have to be accepted the way you are. That's not what love is, in fact. There are stipulations to that shit, okay? There's no such thing as unconditional anymore. It's at least not to you. Man, this is some messy shit, you guys. So this is someone who definitely has been asleep, remains asleep, and is still asleep, okay? Whether it's the truth or not, the actions of this person is to definitely flood you, flood your timeline, flood your text messaging, you know, send you emails, letters, hit up your family members, right? They're going to become extreme. They're going to become a nuisance, so to speak. So this is someone who will not take your rejection as actual rejection, because there's no logic here, okay? This is not someone who will view you turning them away, talking shit to them, telling them telling them what you really feel. Okay, as an actual rejection, it would only make them want to come towards you more. It's very magnetic, this new you. It is beautiful. I'm going to say that, okay? I am going to say that aside from this energy that has definitely hijacked this reading, shit, you have truly redefined who you are, where you're going, what you will accept, what you will not accept, what you want moving forward, what changes you need to make, what changes you have already made, how things will remain. You know, it definitely is just a different standard. It's almost like as soon as you cut this shit off, your value skyrocketed. And the value was already there. It just very much was laying dormant under your need to stay in this for so long. I just have to say that, right? It's the truth. I definitely feel a tower moment coming on, you guys, okay? Do feel like there's going to be a turning point in this energy for sure. Because this individual does not use logic, they don't use their brain, they don't, you know, they just don't. They most certainly feel that the death of this connection is turning around. It's going to turn in their favor. And that the two of you have a bond that is unbreakable, right? We have golden mirror. Yeah, this person definitely looks through the lens of a golden mirror. They view themselves, as I stated, as a boss. Even though they own nothing, they control nothing, they have nothing. Nothing. Okay? They believe in the one-sided relationship, you know? They believe in you when it comes to that. And while you might have thought that giving this person the love that they were not showing you would simultaneously help them see who you were, they would have never been able to see that. Do you understand? This is an individual who's blinded to even who they are. They don't even know who the fuck they are. They can't see themselves. So they most certainly would not have been able to see you. I mean, that's without question. Now, as I keep stating, the retrograde has been fucking with me for sure, even though they said they had nothing to do with the portion of the read that we just came from. I just feel as though you are certainly on a trajectory to a new cycle. This is one that you did not exactly manifest, but it's going to be beyond what you could have ever thought that you would be able to manifest. Does that make sense? It feels extremely abundant, I must say. I really like the energy when I tap out of what's actually coming out here. So this could be why Spirit is allowing this person to wreak havoc on this reading, allowing them to run amok as such. I don't believe that this is someone coming in with an offer. I just have to be very clear, right? We are dealing with someone who, I'm not calling them a narcissist. I'm not Spirit. I'm not going to do that. They like, girl, don't do it. Don't diagnose people. But I'm just saying the tendencies is there. Okay. So if it looked like a duck, it quacked like a duck. I'm just saying, right? So they most certainly are not coming back in to apologize, to beg, to ask, to, you know, They just kind of expect things to fall into place because that is how it did before. It's not a lie, Aqua. Don't lie, right? We have clock. So this is not someone to have known you as who you are now, as I stated. This is someone so asleep, so unawakened, so low vibrational that they don't realize the changes that you made has elevated you beyond them, and they don't realize it's because you have decided to move on without them. They just feel like you got some new hobbies, you know? You're doing some stuff to keep yourself busy. Shit like that. No, you're not getting spiritual to, you know, elevate, ascend, or no shit like that. No, you're just keeping yourself busy until I come back around. You know, you're just kind of killing time. They're not really giving credit to the healing that you've done and the progression that you've made inside yourself. So they most certainly will not be expecting the rejection that I see. I see it. Oh my God. I see it. I most certainly do. This is not a reading that I feel could sway either way. Correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't feel that. You know what I'm saying? It's free will. So there may be consequences for those of you who are not able to stay the course. It feels like Wheel of Fortune energy. And the wheel can sway either way. You know that's karmic, right? That's a karmic cycle. This wheel can turn either way. It can either turn backwards if that's where you're trying to go, or it can go forward. And forward, baby girl, baby boy, that shit is lovely, okay? It's unmatched. I can't really speak for what backwards feels like because I feel as though, if not all of you, I feel like all of you, but if not, most of you are going forward. That is going to be the finish, if you will. That's going to kill it. I feel like that is going to figuratively and symbolically blow this person's mind. Because you would have never done anything like this before. And even though they see the changes, they're just chalking it up to you killing time. Right? And then you got that blood sacrifice they feel like y'all made by them cutting you over and over and over. Let's not forget that. So of course you'll take them back. Of course you'll be here for this. Of course you'll listen to the excuses, the mumbling, you know what I'm saying, the hopping, skipping, jumping over accountability, you know, tap dancing on boundaries, okay? Doing donuts around your standards and shit like that. Of course you'll be here for that. It's all this person has offered in the past. Do not lie, y'all. Do not lie. Don't lie. And for those of you who have reached a certain level of healing, I'm told to not beat yourself up for accepting it. Because you definitely were blinded by some other things that this person would have been doing. Whatever it was, it's different for all of you that would have kept you there, right? We got the Six of Swords, okay? I feel like you were given opportunities to get on this boat, to go to calmer waters, but there was something that made you say, I'm just going to take one bag with me, which is this person, but they come with a whole heap of baggage. You know what I'm saying? That would have given you the excuse to overlook this one thing. It's a habit. It could have been a couple of things, a list of things, but there were several betrayals in this. There should have been several endings, and there were, but there should have been no beginnings, no new beginnings in this shit here. Okay? This will break this person. I'm just going to tell you that. I don't know if you get satisfaction out of that or not. That's what I'm here for, right? I ain't wishing no bad on nobody. I'm not. I know I like to talk a lot of shit, but it is what it is. Karma doesn't miss an address, motherfucker. It doesn't, okay? So I keep it a buck, and I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. If you shitted on people most of your life, you can't really be mad at getting tons of bullshit in your life, okay? That's what you reap. That's what you sowed, right? And I do believe that most of you, if not all of you, are most certainly going to not only reject this person, but you may reject them in such a way that when I say it blows their mind, it's almost like you took a AK-47, a 9mm, goddamn a 38 to their third eye, you know, busted that shit open. And now they can't help but see what's happening. They can't help but see that, no, the coffin is not in reverse. It's really the ending, my G. I'm just giving you a little bit of courtesy by telling you and showing you that I finished you a long time ago. And that you don't have a place in this new life that I've created. You don't get to know this new person that I am. You don't have a space here, you know? You're really out of place here, okay? This is not about abandonment. You are here involuntarily. This is about eviction, motherfucker, okay? Yet and still, here they come riding on their horse. I'm not saying that this is going to be an outpouring of extravagant displays of love, which is what the Knight of Cups usually represents, but that's not the character that we're dealing with here, right? So I can't really help but to kind of acknowledge it in a different way, give some context to it, to the energy. This is not someone who goes above and beyond. They don't show extravagant displays of love, affection, emotion, no out of the way gifts. They're not razzle, dazzle, bedazzling, nothing, right? This is a person who feels like showing up is the ultimate dish. It's the whole fucking menu. You know what I'm saying? It's what's on the menu, and it's it is what has been accepted before. So, but they just don't realize that you're not that person anymore, okay? The changes you made had absolutely nothing to do with them, okay? Oh my gosh, I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. They feel like the changes that you made was to get them back, that you were wooing them with all the shit that you were doing, right? You posting on Instagram or Facebook, or if they heard about it, right, and gossip, or if they see that you looking good, you tightening up, you been working out, you done lost a lot of weight, or you dressing real fresh, you know what I'm saying? Got your shit together, looking real good, like vibrating all the way up there. They feel like that's something that you did to get noticed by them. So here they are, coming in on their chariot, their horse, you know, to claim their prize. Ciao. So what subconscious influence are we dealing with here? Because clearly this person definitely is operating out of all shadow. You know what I'm saying? For them to really look at themselves in like a golden mirror, right? They view themselves in a very, very good light, you know? This is someone who really thinks that they are a boss. Like I said, upper echelon, top notch, right? That mature man card, gender doesn't matter. It definitely gives me emperor energy, empress energy. So this could feel like somebody who feels like, you know, you should view them as above you. So of course you would go out of your way to change for them, to upgrade for them. Ciao. So we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah. This person's stability is about to be rocked to the core. Nobody else would have been able to pull this off. You are the only one. Because they feel like that bond, that tie that you created, okay, and accepting them through betrayal, through deception, through bullshit, You actually breaking it and then believing it. That's the difference, right? Okay? You got your goons to load up and cock it. You know what I'm saying? And once that third eye is blown wide the fuck open, they will not be able to unsee who you truly are. Okay? It's almost going to put them in a space to realize that they're beneath you. Oh my God, this is terrible. I'm not laughing. No. No. Yeah, beneath you. Even though they always have been. Oh my gosh. You most certainly accepted less than what you deserved. Okay? For love. All right? You dealt with this person out of love and care and loyalty rather than really weighing who you were matching up with, right? Because if you did that, they never would have matched. You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking shit about people. I'm just saying this was definitely unequally yoked. And this is someone who's going to come to that realization. I don't know how they're going to gain their footing after this. Do you understand? Oh my God. It really is going to break them beyond a point of their control. And this is a person who not only feels like they're in control, but they never even thought about a point in time when they ever would not be in control. You understand? They never even gave that a thought. It's never been a fear, an anxiety, or a worry for them. So to actually face it, they will not know how to come back from it. You understand? I think saying that you're shooting their ego down, chopping that shit down to a motherfucking stir fry is an understatement. It's most certainly an understatement. This is not only going to change this person's life forever, you guys, forever. They will be changed forever. I can't exactly say that they will ascend or go through any sort of awakening, but I don't believe that this is your person, unfortunately. I have to say that, right? I feel like you putting this person in their place, right? To the point where they have no choice but to shatter this mirror. This mirror will no longer exist. And only you would have the power to do that, as I stated. So you actually doing it will also simultaneously open this portal that I kept feeling, you guys, okay? I don't believe that this is something that you specifically manifested. I don't even believe this is something that you even know that you want, but it's almost like a gift of the unknown. I will definitely clarify what exactly they're trying to say, but it's the ultimate gift, you guys, okay? It's like the land of milk and honey. It's like shattering all old habits. It's like releasing all old wounds. It's time to take action. Oh my gosh. New moon in Aries. This is definitely someone who is moving very confidently, meanwhile being blindfolded. Straight towards a mountain, straight towards a tree, a boulder, a pole, goddamn, the hail, okay? At 50 billion miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? Do not pass go. They ain't stopping for gas. They ain't goddamn asking for no directions. They just like, I can't see anywhere. I'm just gonna go. It's very, very Aries energy. For some of you may be dealing with an Aries, or they may have that somewhere in their natal chart, but this is most certainly you showing them, baby, you was never in control now. You know what I'm saying? I know I let you believe that, but that's never what this was about, okay? So let me show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. I can show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay, let me call Day to them. And y'all just line up. You know what I'm saying? A little fire squad. Man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know if this person is really viewing the distance in the correct way, as I keep stating, you know what I'm saying? Their perception is most certainly the detriment for them. okay? Do not disturb. They here come knock at my door. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even thinking about if you got pit bulls, Rottweilers back there ready to bite their head off. They don't care, right? I do feel like that is also a part of their karma as well. Unfortunately, you got to be involved, right? For them to not notice the rejection as actual rejection, as actual a no, as abandonment, right? For them to only see that as fuel to their fire, right? With the Aries there's definitely fire here, lots of passion. It's only going to make you more attractive. Oh my God, which will only make the fall that much harder. Oh my goodness. All right, listen guys, I can't. Let's just go ahead and hop over to the extended, okay? We will really dig in over there. I most certainly want to take a look to see what exactly this karma entails. We've already got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, so we know it has something to do with those finances, their actual stability, their mental capacity, right? The rocking of that foundation. But we'll get more detailed for you. I do believe you're being given like a seat at that table. What table is that? Okay, that's the VIP section, to view exactly how this downfall will happen. Whether that's something that you will enjoy or not is neither here nor there. This is definitely you being given like a ticket, an access ticket to view this shit, okay? I also want to see what this person's next steps will be so that you can prepare, right? That would be why they came and hijacked this reading. We're able to do that, okay? Spirit is definitely not one to be played with, so there's most certainly a reason, and I want to know why, okay? I also want to see what their intentions are for those next steps. This is all going to delve into how you can prepare yourself to not allow this to be a blockage to where I really feel they are taking you, right? That Wheel of Fortune type of energy. I want to see what the best possible outcome for all of this is. Don't really feel like most of you are going towards this, okay? So I'm not really looking at two potential outcomes. I want to see what the best potential outcome, regardless of what you decide to do, what does that look like for you? That will also give us insight in reference to what this Wheel of Fortune, truly abundant milk and honey type of energy feels like. What is it, right? What is it exactly? I also want to take a look at new love, okay? Because this wasted our time, okay? So we will take a look to see what's coming in towards you. New only. Are there any red flags that you should be on the lookout for, okay? Because you really have done a lot of work to get that vibrational level all the way to the top, and we're going to be sure that you're prepared and not accepting people in your life that will pull it down, okay? So I also want to see, out of all of the new energy, how will you know which is the right to choose? Because you may have several different options coming in. You are very attractive at this time, not just to this person. You will be extremely attractive to a lot of different energies. So this will be one of many trying to gain access. So we will want to take a look to see what you could be on the lookout for, what signs, synchronicities the divine may give to you to let you know which connections are worth exploring. I also want to see how can you best prepare to ensure that there is no toxicity that's allowed to come beyond your boundaries, right? That's about protection. How can you best protect yourself and still feel comfortable moving forward into this next cycle? I also want to see what the potential of union is for you, okay? Do I see a relationship in the near future? What does it look like? Is there marriage? What is this person like? Etc., etc. I'll spy a little bit for you. And then we will go ahead and get Spirit's advice in reference to how you can best set yourself up to ensure that your next cycle is full of fulfillment, happiness, love, in the least amount of time, okay? So we will get advice directly from Spirit in reference to how you can make that happen in this next cycle and not continue to waste time, right? I feel that innately. I don't know. You let me know if I'm right. Some of you may have felt like you wasted time, right? We do have clock here. So let's see what Spirit has to say so that your next move can be your best move, okay? That is the point. So let's go ahead on over to the extended. First, click that like button now. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget. Click the subscribe button for those of you who have not already, and the notification bell. And I'm going to meet you guys over in the extended. We will cut up a little bit. I do think we're going to do a little bit of an Ask the Universe read as well. But I'll have directions for that over in the extended. Okay, so I'll see y'all over there.